All right, Trey, how's it feel to be back and just in general getting to this point of the season?
It's a blessing. We've been trying to figure out how we want to play out this year. Obviously, we're coming back from injuries and, dealing with that adversity. We're trying to figure out how to get back in the race model of things and figure out what's the best way to schedule the season. But, we can't be too beat up about it. Since the season started, I've had 3 sub-10, so I'm happy with that. But obviously, I just felt like I could have put a better race together today. But it comes with challenges of trying to get back in the swing of things.
You feel 100% right now? Health?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel 100%. Definitely didn't feel anything in the race. It's just setting up everything properly against a field of this caliber. So I was very excited to run this race because this is the type of environment I want to be in prior to USA's, prior to, God willing, make the team and going to the next step of that. Just want to make sure I can hone in these big moments.
Tell me about that environment. What was it like when you was there?
It was good. It was something that me and my coach talked about all week. It's like, this is one of those opportunities that you don't want to duck from, you don't want to run away from, like get the experience against this high caliber field, because this is how trials are going to feel, this is how the championships are going to feel. So it was a very exciting race to be entered in.
Of course, you had this whole string of injuries from 2017 to 2021, but how hard was it coming back from the latest one last year to this year? Yeah.
Oh, it's tough. I think more so mentally. I think because I've been dealing with injuries since I was 14, it's one of those things where I know I can get through it if I just had the right team around me, had the right mindset. And for me, it's just, I think a lot of the healing comes from the people you have around you. So everybody know I'm a very optimistic type person. It don't matter how big the downfall is. I'm always going to think it's a light at the end of the tunnel. So to be able to have people around you that also have that kind of mindset, it's easier to deal with the bad side of things.
How meaningful would it be for you if this is the year where, correct me if I'm wrong, but your highest finish at a global meet is 3rd at World Championships, right?
Yeah.
How meaningful would it be to come back after a lot of injury and get 2nd or 1st on the global stage, get your highest finish ever?
It'll always be a great thing because we don't train to get 2nd or 3rd, right? So the goal is to win, especially with this being our job. That's the way I train. I train at a high level because I expect a high level of performance from myself. So I would think anybody would say, they'd be happy with getting that 1st place finish at a global championship. So that's what we're working hard for.
How wide open is the men's 100 for the U.S. right now? Because it feels like everyone's kind of been close, and then there's you a little bit ahead right now.
As far as making the team,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. One thing that I would never do is downplay the field. I think I did that in 2021 when I got to the Olympics. I felt like, just because you that guy, it don't mean anything. It's all about how you execute that day. And I learned that lesson in 2021. So for me, I'm looking at every racer that I race as a 9/7 guy. That's just what it is.
Thanks, Trey.
Yeah, for sure.